All right, let's get this ball rolling. The first candidate making it to the top 10 is binibining number 17.
I have received a life-changing treatment after I overcame my depression last 2020. In the next following years, I hope to see a community where mental health care are being destigmatized and democratized. I want to see a people having courage to talk about mental health and giving them access to therapy and counseling. May we empower every mental health warrior to unleash your fullest potential, be a symbol of hope to amplify the voice of the voiceless, and be that change that the world wanted to see. Good evening.
Another lucky lady making it into the top 10 is binibining number 4.
When my family decided to move to the Philippines, my parents made sure that we grew up experiencing the hard and poor life living in an island with my lola. I grew to realize that my lola's situation was hard. And I thought, how much harder would it be for those people that spend the nights on cardboard boxes and spend their mornings on spending or on begging for spare change? As a binibini, I hope this message opens up our arms to be more kind. I hope this message opens up our arms to learn to embrace these people and to learn to share our grace that we grew up with because we have privilege. I hope that one day we will all learn to become compassionate because compassion can change a life, and that is what makes us human. Thank you.
Our third finalist for the top 10 is binibining number 3.
Imagine a world where there are no cases of teenage pregnancy and premature parenthood. Mga Oponganons, I stand here today as an advocate of sex education. It is imperative that our society shifts its perspective, recognizing the importance of teaching consent as an integral part of sex education. We must break the stigma surrounding this topic and ensure that sex ed is no longer a taboo subject, but is openly talked about in the Filipino household. As a mass communication student, I will be that bridge that connects people with factual information and promoting open conversation. Because it is up to us if we change our mindset towards this. Because the children aren't supposed to be wasting their youth, but embracing it. Thank you.
Take a deep breath because you are in our top 10. Binibining number 13.
I want you to close your eyes for a moment and remember when you were just a child filled with dreams. Now, picture that passion extinguishing in the harsh face of reality. Financial struggles, criticism, and more. Hurdles that young athletes often encounter. As a competitive swimmer of 10 years, I have experienced those struggles firsthand since day one. I was discouraged. I had no experience whatsoever. I was unaware of the amount of financial sacrifices required. I was just a young dreamer, hoping that my passion was enough to carry me. But today, I stand not only as an athlete, but as a voice for youth empowerment through sports. Let's break down the barriers that hold back dreams. I want to show you all Opanganons, regardless of your situation, regardless of your starting point, that you deserve the chance to soar and reach new heights. Thank you.
We are halfway down the list for our top 10 finalists. And taking the 5th slot is binibining number 7.
I remember a little girl watching her mother suffer from abuse without being able to do anything about it than to stay silent and cry. That little girl was me, standing in front of you right now and using my voice for the greater good, raising awareness about violence against women and being a voice to the voiceless. I want to extend my message to the people who are suffering in silence to speak out and ask for help, because we want to create an environment where you feel safe, you feel loved, and you feel heard. Because I believe that once you share your story and you amplify the voices of the others who do, then together we can make a difference.
Another lucky lady is joining the top 10, and she is binibining number 15.
I was once in a situation where I was told my personal perspective did not matter. But the very moment I started working with people who are mentally struggling, I realized it was time to stand up. It was time to speak up for those who are afraid, bounded, and voiceless. I want to bring my proactive participation as a mental health responder and volunteer at my university to bigger platforms such as binibining Lapu-Lapu. Together, Opunganon, let us destigmatize mental health, create a safer space for those who are affected. For I believe that each and every one of us deserves to live a life that is worth living every second. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
You have made it to the top 10, binibining number. What's the number? Binibining number 8.
Growing up in a poor community, I have witnessed that not every children receives holistic care. And I just can't bear to sit there and watch those faces full of dreams yet filled with sadness. As an aspiring educator, I will always inspire myself to provide a better quality education for every children, to initiate campaigns, programs, and action, and to teach compassion, kindness, and respect for the humanity to ensure a better quality of life. And these are all the things that I will continue to stand up for as an advocate for child support for holistic development. As we might not always build the future for our children, at least we can build our children for the future. Daghang salamat.
Our 7th slot for this evening goes to binibining number. She's last but certainly not the least, binibining number 18.
Ever
since I was young, my parents taught me to always be kind, especially to Mother Earth. But it is just so sad now that climate change is one of the biggest threats facing humanity, which affects the lives of many. I stand here embodying the beauty with a purpose, strongly advocating for environmental protection and preservation. Through binibining Lapu-Lapu, I can amplify my voice and be the role model, especially to the youth, and to realize my project, the Go Green, One Lapu-Lapu. This aims having tree planting and provide proper segregation of garbage bins in respective sitios in the barangays of Lapu-Lapu. With this, we can raise an awareness that our micro actions will lead to macro impact towards sustainable living and a better Lapu-Lapu city for tomorrow. Thank you.
All right, Oponganons, there are only 2 slots remain for our top 10. Who do you guys think it is? I want to hear you guys shout. Which one is coming to the top 10? Our second to last slot belongs to binibining number 16.
As an Opunganon and a tourism student, environmental education is very important. The reason why I chose this advocacy is because I want to help our dear Mayor Ahong Chan and our dear Congresswoman Cindy Chan to make our city more greener and more cleaner, because Lapu-Lapu City is a very perfect destination spot for tourists. That is why if I were given the chance to build a program in the future, I would use this opportunity to teach people how to be responsible and mindful into preserving and maintaining our environment, because our environment is our home. Because without our environment, we don't have a home. That's why we have to take care of it, and we have to appreciate it, because without environment, we don't have a home. Thank you.
And finally, the lucky lady joining the top 10 is... Oponganons, I'm gonna give you guys one last chance. Ishagit kinsamangyod. Here we go. Rounding out the top 10 is binibining number 2.
Valuing and embracing single mothers. I was 6 at the year of 2010, a daddy's girl who did not expect what's coming her way. I needed to flew back to the Philippines with no goodbyes from a father. Me, my brother, and my mom faced so many adjustments and difficulties. That's the time I knew I had my purpose. My purpose to gather single mothers to an open community with support, resources, and trainings for benefits and opportunities. The purpose to gain independence and improvement within their families. Because by welcoming mothers, no mother, no child must be left behind. Let us embrace motherhood and empower single mothers. Good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, our top 10 finalists for this evening for Binibining Lapu-Lapu 2023. Let us also give a big round of applause to our 8 Binibinis at the back. Daghang salamat kaayo for competing. You guys are all very deserving, and we wish you all the best of luck, and you will always be part of the Binibining Lapu-Lapu family. Daghang salamat, ladies. Let's give our top 10 finalists a big round of applause.